Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the Old Horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a team looking to get into the win column, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Buckeyes will kick it away to start. Returner's going to try to see what he can get. Makes a move. He's got an alley. Just barely able to keep him from housing it on that one. What a nice return. This dude is absolute electricity when he gets the ball in his hands. So Oregon's offense will take the field first. And we will get a quick look at one of the early leaders for the Heisman. Winning the award as a running back certainly demands something beyond the normal. He's going to have to put together a stellar season, David.
No, he will. And listen, it's hard for running backs to get this award. Now, it is a quarterback award, but recent years, Ashton Jeanty, you saw him there. But you got to be the catalyst. You got to be the straw that stirs the drink. You got to put up huge numbers. So far, Palmer, he's been a catalyst. He's been great. He's just going to have to keep it going.
And his numbers are pretty good now. I think they have a chance to get even better. When you look at the schedule moving ahead, they're going to have to force feed him the football. He's going to have to play big in those games if they're going to keep winning. So keep an eye on this guy as a Heisman favorite because he's got that kind of ability.
This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. The offense changing the play. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. That's caught. It's more. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds his man. It's Moore. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down. The Buckeyes offense will try to get something started with their first possession. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best.
Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
The Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Defense might bring the house here. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake. Got his man. Oh, he's got some space. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play, because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And the Buckeyes want to move quickly.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit to the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. This time he's touchdown Buckeyes! A great catch and run for 6. They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, then love to get a drive going here. Be changing the route. Motion from the wideout. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Grabbed in the middle. It's Pickett. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Looking to fire. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. With that last one, he now has 40 career touchdown catches.
I mean, he's just been a playmaker. This guy, they feature him. He's been in the end zone that many times because they can feature him in so many ways. They find ways to get him the football because Palmer, he always makes play.
And he's always open even when he's not. Throughout his career, think about single cover, double cover, triple covered. You're still throwing him the ball because he's going to find a way to make it happen. 40 TD catches. That is awesome.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw. It's Barnett. He'll take a shot. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got a man. It's Rodgers. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Buckeyes in the hurry up.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
That's caught. It's Smith. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Defense looks as if it's coming. Takes it from the gun on third down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense, because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it. If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Finds a little space. He has the first and still on his feet. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Defensively, you'll take the slow down. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run to guys, and get them on the ground, for goodness sakes.
Touchdown, Oregon! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the first quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail them out.
Back to throw, it's Sayin. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down. They'll go to the ground. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. The Buckeyes moving quickly to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Big Ten. Rutgers is currently ahead in this one. The folks in Piscataway have been in a frenzy all week, but they're in the birthplace of college football. This one is close. They're up by a field goal over USC. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Looking for a gap. It's Hill. A really nice run from deep in his own territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 29. Hang on, Swoopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on third down. They'll try the toss to the left. Still running at the 40. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. The Ducks come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Finds some fresh air. Makes it past the marker. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 18.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
QBs and receivers on third down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Bringing it back. He's at the 40. The 20. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of...
Oh, they blocked the extra point. Gets it up. That's a live ball. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so the running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have it.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. With the catch, it's Pickett. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. And the Ducks will have it 1st and 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He wants to go deep. Hits him inside the 20, still going. They make the stop, but a big pickup thanks to the big arm from this senior quarterback. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Well, he did a good job getting to the middle of the field. That's where the offense wanted to attack on that play. He's just got to do a better job looking that football in.
Quarterback making adjustments. To throw, it's Barnett. Working that left side now. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Ducks! On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. This is ultra-aggressive. Still in the first half, got the lead and going for the onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
That's caught. It's Graham. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Buckeyes racing to the line in the hurry-up. This new Big Ten is balanced and deep, and you're not going to get many mulligans. You're going to need to get off to a quick start.
And it's going to be a physical grind ahead. You look at the schedule for these teams, it's brutal. Each and every week, you are going to get tested. So it's important they get off to a really fast start. They've got to come out, pick everything they did on the practice field this offseason, and let these guys go play.
Yeah, and you got to let it rip, man, because that's always your first goal, right? We talk about conference championships, winning your conference, and then it gets you to where you need to go. So looking forward to getting conference play kicked off in the Big Ten.
Tight end now in motion. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Caught close to the marker. It's Smith. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Gonna look downfield again. Big fella moving. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They give him some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on 3rd down. Looking to pass. It's Barnett. Quickly complete. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. The throw to the outside is complete. Turning it on. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got the quick pass. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. And guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Oregon!
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
We're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You've got to make them pay for gambling.
Off the play fake on 1st down. To throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Jackson. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. It's Smith. He goes up.
I'm gonna answer crazy question.
Right at the 30, good pickup on that one. They'll snap it from the 30 on first down.
Oh, he's
They'll send the back in motion. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. They'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Ducks will hustle to the line. They'll keep it on the ground. They bring him down behind the line of scrimmage, and now he'll have to go back to work to get over 100 yards again for the day.
We've seen this guy have tons of success. He had over 100 yards right before that run, but defense gets the better of him there. Nice job of adjusting up front. Good job being physical by that D-line, too.
Backing up on the first two plays, now to try to throw it and drive on third down. Pulls it in, it's Moore. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Looking for a physical attack from the guy.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Off play action. He slings it deep to the left. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
Well, the defense just did the quarterback a massive favor. That's the nicest thing they've done to him all game. They've already picked him off twice. That should have been number 3.
Quarterback may change this route. Back to pass, it's Barnett. Gets it out quickly. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. Time to put an end to the speculation and find out there inside the horseshoe.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Ducks will kick it away to crank up the second half.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. This noise, this crowd, and you can feel the jolt of energy going through the Buckeyes.
Well, everybody loves...
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
He's got an open man. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Buckeyes are in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Offense lining up quickly. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Makes the grab. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to pass inside the red zone. He'll get rid of it. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make a connection.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And he'll try to make it 2 for 2, this time from 35 yards away. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That slices the lead to 2.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, and they get him on the ground at the 20. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Gonna take a shot. Caught at the 25. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19. They almost took that thing end to end, but now they have to finish the drive with a score. The toss to the right. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Dropping back, it's Barnett. Fires to the right. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. And the Ducks line it up with a 1st and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting to TFL.
Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
You've got great field position here. You've got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. He's got it on the run. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! This guy's putting the Oregon offense on his shoulders, carrying them however you want, on the ground or through the air.
I mean, so fun to watch when you got a guy that can do this. And we've seen it with the Ducks in history, man. They've had some great ones that put their team on their shoulders. You need me to run it, I'll run it. You need me to throw it, I can do that too.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Davey, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Back to pass, it's Sayin. Got it set up on the outside. Still on his feet at the 45. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
That's why you got to study your playbook. For all young quarterbacks out there watching, you're not always going to be able to throw it to the intended target. You've got to know where your check down options are because you're going to get hit at some point. You've got to be able to get rid of it. Nice job understanding the playbook.
Finds his man. It's Graham. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with the first down.
Well, the play fake on the RPO bought the receiver some time to work himself open on the route. That was a man-to-man coverage on the defense. Nice job by the receiver putting his foot in the ground and separating.
And the Buckeyes want to crank the tempo. They'll go up top on second and short. Snagged in the middle, it's Smith. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Precision, execution, and timing to pick up the first down on the out route.
I think you're spot on. Those out routes, man, it's got to be about timing. You got to throw that football before he breaks. Nice job seeing it. Short yard situation.
What's going on, Bob?
So the receiver can get upfield and get the first down.
She coming back to
net.
net.
Quarterback there. It's only first down. It's not there. Throw it away. Live to play another day.
They'll try to dial up a better one this time on second and goal from the 5. D showing blitz. They might be bluffing. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw again. He wants it all. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Man, I like the response by this defense. They've given up some yards, gotten all the way down here near the goal line, but 2 straight plays, 2 straight incompletions, now forcing a third down. They'll be happy to get out of this drive with just 3 points.
The defense trying to make a stand on third and goal. Scanning the field, it's Sayin. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when they're throwing in because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Coming out with it, it's low. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Going right to work up top. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass. They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. Pulls it in. It's Pickett. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Ducks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Makes the grab. And he will score. Touchdown, Oregon.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really...
There he goes! He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Buckeyes want to pick up the tempo.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Here comes the heat. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
These are the perfect situations you love to be in. Known passing situations. These are not where the offensive tackles want to be. And when you're on the edge and there's no threat of the run, pin your ears back.
And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Timeout call by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Lofts one high indeed. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. They'll try the left side. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Caught near the sticks. It's Pickett. Almost had a lot more room there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 36.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll move the tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. Direct snap. He's in open space downfield. He works his way inside the 30. They'll mark him down at the 29. It brings up fourth down, and let's see what they do. On fourth down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. Going for the marker on the ground. He didn't make it. They'll have to give up the football, and hope is still alive. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field.
Yeah, I'm not sure why they went for it, but when you're up by a couple scores, I think you're just kind of free and like, hey, let's keep scoring points. Let's keep the offense out there. Let's keep the accelerator on. And I guess, hey, who cares? We're not going to lose anyways.
Leaves it with the back. Squirts across the 30 to the 32. A pickup of 5. The The Buckeyes headed quickly to the line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Defense looks like they're coming. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, the good news is you got the first down running it there on 2nd and short, but the bad news is you're down by quite a bit here in the 4th quarter, and 2, 3, 4-yard gains aren't going to get it done. You've got to start chucking this thing vertically to get back in the game.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. To the air, it's Sayet. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Buckeyes are on the move. Looking downfield on first down. Using the quick game. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
Sweet cut there. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the 1st and 2nd quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
The Buckeyes really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Tries to slip it forward on the sneak. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. He's got it. First down and more. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Get him.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27. They've got some serious work to do to keep that last one from messing up this drive. 2nd and 19. Under fire. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Got him downfield. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. Looking to throw, it's Sayet. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
That's me. I can squeeze it into my hot. Or squeeze my hobby in between them guys.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. They're working that left side. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
They might lead, but nah, he let it be a loser. That wasn't. Oh, you playing against somebody? Yeah, he did hit team, but he couldn't play, so he was like
a little bit closer on 3rd and goal. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it.
Yeah, let's go.
Is knocked down back at the 13. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
I did talk kicking.
So here we are on.
Told y'all I was gonna get y'all hopes all high on me fast. Y'all didn't want to listen to me.
It is
Especially after they had these good games, them rookies. Oh, y'all.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Yeah, but you got to know who the quarterback, who the O-line is.
Not much of a choice here. Down by the score late. They'll line up for the onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a short catch. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense.
The same injury.
Yeah,
the same injury.
You've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say
the same injury that Kirk Cousin had at that.
Running the clock and getting first down. So Jesse,
that's what he had.
This defense to be aggressive.
He had an Achilles tendon injury too. Look, do his history. He had 2 ACL and an Achilles injury when he was in college. That's why I was telling people. I'm like, this nigga, when he got to Washington. But he's 28, 26, 27. He older than 25. He like 26. Yeah, he like 26. That's what I was telling people too. Like, he older. He ain't no spring chicken.
Yeah. The Ducks come to the line on
exactly.
3rd and short, trying to convert here.
Now I be telling people, you gotta look at them senior red shirts, them junior red shirts. By the time they come out of college, they already 25, 26 years old.
Clock's still going.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They gotta get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies
in,
bringing
more beef in,
they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not gonna throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And nowhere to run on that play.
Right.
All you can say is do
that'll be the same issue. Them trying to scramble, can't move, legs fucked up.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break.
Told him that too, but what's his name jumped up in front of him before he left. Yeah, but that was all the what his name, the black guy. He used to play with him. He did that.
Got enough for the first, and he's still going. That is
he jumped up there to get him up.
You want when you're trying to close out a game.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right
spot. Don't want to be that
but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge game. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
They like, I be telling people, they like the Falcon version of basketball when they had Vic. Everybody too busy looking at Trae Young. They don't think he's going to pad the ball. So they wait for him to shoot so they can try to leapfrog the Bulls. Like, you watching him. What you looking at?
They get the touchdown when they needed it most.
That
football. Score now makes it a 2-possession game. And guys, with just seconds to go on the game clock, this thing is all
LSU.
He's not going to make it stop short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead.
We started over this year 2. He just beat me in the championship.
LSU undefeated.
Yeah, I think
try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball. So, let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this drive.
Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Going to swing it on second down. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. And the Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry
the game, it'll move you close to whoever think.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw.
They think they're going to throw the ball to. See how it just moved with me?
Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative
Thought I
play.
turned it off.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Lets it fly deep downfield. And the pass goes incomplete, looking to make things look a little tighter on the score.